Now, the governing All Progressives Congress has taken its presidential campaign rally to Bauchi State. A massive crowd of supporters converged on the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Stadium to receive President Muhammadu Buhari and show support for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Olawakon was there for TVC News and now reports.
Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, his running mate, Senator Kashim Shettima, Speaker of the House of Representatives, and other chieftains of the party were received at the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Airport by a crowd of supporters on the eve of the campaign rally in the state. The presidential flag bearer of the ruling party paid a courtesy visit to the Bauchi APC governorship candidate Sadiq Abubakar and then moved to meet minds with Muslim leaders from the northeast who converged on Bauchi. On the day of the rally, Asiwaju Tinubu and his team went to receive President Muhammadu Buhari at the airport. They moved to the palace of the Emir of Bauchi, Rilwan Adamu. The monarch used the occasion to urge political parties and candidates to exhibit tolerance during the period of campaigns and elections.
Parties and candidates should continue to exhibit tolerance, maturity, and responsibility during this electionary season.
President Muhammadu Buhari recounted his visits to traditional rulers across the country during his campaign in 2015 and 2019.
I visited all the states, and the people that turned out to see me are more than what anybody can buy or force. So there I made the promise and the pledge that I will serve Nigeria and Nigerians to the best of my ability.
From there, they headed for the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Stadium, where thousands of supporters were waiting to receive them. Asiwaju Tinubu waved at the overwhelming crowd as he entered the stadium. The capacity of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu to make Nigeria great again was emphasized by the Director General of the APC Presidential Campaign Council, Speaker of the House of Representatives, and others. They appealed to the crowd to vote Asiwaju Bola Tinubu as president and Abubakar Sadiq as governor of the state.
Where the youth wing of the All Progressives Congress Presidential Campaign Council has expressed optimism Nigeria and its youth will move forward under the government of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu when he becomes president. The National Youth Spokesperson Tinubu Shettima Campaign Council Aliyu Audu stated this during a youth forum with theme Youth Conversation on the Renewed Hope for Nigeria held in Lagos. He said Asiwaju has pledged to deploy technology and the digital economy to create jobs. He also disclosed that the youth can attain collective vision for Nigeria if they all work together to drive the country forward.
Presidential aspirant of the APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, has pledged to deploy technology and digital economy to create jobs. He has also promised to work on delivering a student loan that will greatly ease the burden of students and also deliver reforms that will guarantee stable academic calendar in our tertiary institutions. The APC candidate has also guaranteed to work on reforming our security system in order to make our uniformed men more professional and to operate strictly within the ambit of the law. Without a doubt, it is my firm conviction that Asiwaju remains the best option for Nigerians.
75 billion naira warehouse fund, loan, soft loans for entrepreneurs, youth entrepreneurs in Nigeria. And as we speak, over 31,000 youth entrepreneurs and youth are benefited in in loans ranging from 250,000 naira to 3 million naira.
Asiwaju is the man, and I believe that he is also someone who knows how to nurture and develop talent. Governor Sanwo-Olu was at one point a personal assistant to Asiwaju, and he saw the talent in him 20 years ago. Within 20 years, the man became a governor. Fashola was his chief of staff. Fashola became a governor, a two-term minister. Asiwaju knows how to identify talents, and I, as a youth, I would rather pitch my tent with someone who can see the future in me in the next 20 years than someone who just come to tell me that I should take back my country. Who am I taking it back from?
We have a candidate that believes in the young people, that when you look at his antecedents in Lagos till date, that it is only Lagos that you see all the councillors, if not for anything, all the councillors, 70 to 80% of the councillors in Lagos State are young people. And it is only in Lagos that you see democracy playing out, that every 2 to 4 years, there must be an election of local government.
We also have fantastic Nigerians. Interestingly, we have the likes of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who in the era of the military guerrilla issues, he stood very strong and firm in Adeko days, and I recall clearly the role he played in ensuring that we have the democracy we have today. And I believe that if someone like him has struggled to fight for that democracy, he definitely understands the roles and the nitty-gritty of democracy in our country.
Away from that, governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party in Zamfara, Dauda Lawal, says he will settle all outstanding tuition fees of indigents studying on scholarship across the globe if elected governor. He says security, health, education, and agriculture will be the priority of his administration for the state to compete with other states. Theophilus Darofai reports.
Gumi local government comes alive as the People's Democratic Party brings its campaign train to the area. Thousands of party faithfuls, supporters, and well-wishers come out in large numbers to receive the campaign train, led by its governorship candidate Dauda Lawal and other party chieftains. They were also received by communities along Anka, Bukuim, and Gumi roads. Addressing the mammoth crowd, the Zamfara PDP governorship candidate says if elected, he will prioritize security, education, healthcare, empowerment, economy, agriculture, and food security. The governorship hopeful promises to settle outstanding tuition fees of Zamfara indigents studying abroad, which he says the present administration failed to pay.
I will ensure that no Zamfara indigent studying abroad is embarrassed again over non-payment of tuition fee by the state government, as it is the case of our students currently on scholarship in Nigeria and abroad.
He also promised to reconstruct the Bardoki and Kwali bridges destroyed by floods, which connect many communities. The PDP insists it has all it takes to bring the desired change in Zamfara.
I will reconstruct the Bardoki and Kwali bridges, which were destroyed by flood, and the present administration did not see the need to fix it for the communities affected. PDP is the only party that will restore peace and development in Zamfara. So vote massively for us.
The PDP campaign train will continue to visit other local government areas, seeking for votes ahead of February and March elections. Theophilus Darofai, TVC News, Gusau.
Benue State Governor is decrying renewed attacks in his state. We'll bring you more on that and other stories in a moment. Stay with us. The Coalition of United Political Parties, CUP, has expressed disappointment that 10 days after the attack on the PDP House of Representatives candidate in Idiato Federal Constituency, Ikenga Ugochinyere, no arrests have been made despite overwhelming evidence as to who could have planned, sponsored, and executed that carnage. The co-spokesperson of the coalition, Mark Adebayo, says he suspects an attempt by the police authorities to cover up these heinous crimes. They insist if the Imo State Police Commissioner and the Inspector General of Police would not act on the condemnable criminality, CUP would demand the immediate resignation of IGP Usman Baba or request that he should be fired by Mr. President, who has pledged a level playing field for all in the coming elections. CUP says it is much painful that the Nigeria police have refused to play their constitutional role of arresting their suspected sponsors, despite establishing prima facie evidence against the suspect who openly threatened Ikenga Ugochinyere that he would deal with him. The co-spokesperson of the coalition insists Mr. Ugochinyere remains the most popular candidate in Idiato Federal Constituency.
It is public knowledge that the house of my colleague, the leading opposition spokesperson for the past 4 years, Ikenga Ugochinyere, was brutally attacked by armed terrorists suspected to be state-sponsored hoodlums on the 14th of January 2023. CVP profoundly appreciates the overwhelming solidarity from all across Nigeria and the diaspora in the aftermath of the carnage unleashed on Ikenga's country home, killing his uncle and at least 2 other innocent Nigerians. Another question that a lot of people have been asking me is, what has become of his running for the House of Representatives election. I want to answer that unequivocally. Ikenga Imo Ugoshinyere is firmly in the race